Elegant weddings, rooftop mixers, and quiet lobby bars define the luxury hospitality experience. In Tennessee, these environments are governed by specific security statutes that create significant operational and legal requirements for hotel ownership. For hotel general managers, HR directors, and risk managers, maintaining this experience requires an exact understanding of how state law classifies staff who interact with the public. Many executives operate under the assumption that an active TABC Server Permit ensures their property is in full compliance with all alcohol-related regulations. A TABC permit has a narrow legal scope. It authorizes the service of alcohol. It does not grant authority for anything beyond the point of sale. This permit provides no legal authorization for de-escalating conflicts or physically intervening with a disruptive guest. Those actions fall under an entirely different regulatory framework. On the left, the TABC permit governs safe alcohol service. On the right, Tennessee's Dallas law dictates requirements for physical intervention. When a TABC-only staff member crosses that boundary into physical intervention, they are performing a regulated security function without mandatory state certification. If a front desk manager or food and beverage supervisor intervenes physically without this certification, they are operating outside the hotel's legal protections. This shifts the burden of liability directly onto the property's ownership. The governing statute for this issue is Tennessee's Dallas law, cited as TCA Section 62-35-118. Under this law, the state determines who is performing security duties based on their actions, not their job title. Any employee whose duties include access control, managing disruptive guests, or physical intervention is classified as a security guard and must be registered with the state. The Tennessee Department of Commerce and Insurance applies this standard to every commercial establishment holding an on-premises alcohol or beer permit. This means a luxury ballroom and a small boutique lobby bar are subject to the same training and registration mandates. To comply with state rules, these employees must complete 4 specific training modules: de-escalation, safe restraint techniques, first aid, and CPR. Each module requires a minimum of 1 hour of instruction, creating a 4-hour mandatory training block that must be completed to meet state standards. Without these modules on record, an employee's attempt to restrain a patron constitutes a regulatory violation, removing the hotel's first line of defense in a legal dispute. The state provides a very limited window to achieve this certification under TDCI Rule 0780-05-02-24.1. This is the 15-day clock. From an employee's first day in a security role, the hotel has exactly 15 days to complete all training. Gap in risk management. State authorities require these training rosters to be maintained on site and made available for immediate inspection. This also applies to external contractors. Hotels must verify that third-party security guards working large events possess active Tennessee registrations and have completed the required Dallas law modules. Tracking these individual deadlines across a rotating hospitality staff is a complex administrative task. Without a centralized system, a lapse in compliance is often a matter of time. The consequences of failing to meet these standards move beyond simple fines and into the core of the hotel's operations. Non-compliance places the property's most critical permits at risk. Under state law, a violation can lead to a 30-day suspension of the property's liquor license. For a luxury hotel, 30 days without alcohol service means a significant loss of revenue from weddings, banquet events, and in-house bars. Furthermore, an incident involving uncertified staff provides the basis for a negligent security lawsuit. This flowchart illustrates the legal outcome of an incident. On one path, uncertified intervention is difficult to defend in court. On the other, documented proof of state-mandated training establishes that the hotel met its legal duty of care, providing a robust defense against claims of negligence. Beyond the courtroom, failing to prove compliance can lead to increased insurance premiums or the cancellation of coverage altogether. Failing to prioritize Dallas law certification leaves a hotel's most valuable asset, its brand reputation, vulnerable to the fallout of a single improperly handled incident. Protecting a property from these risks requires a structured action plan. Step 1 is an audit. Review all staff rosters occurs arothilars, rooftop venues, and convention spaces to identify anyone whose role involves guest intervention. Step 2 is verification. Check that every guard or staff member in these roles has the correct Dallas law modifiers on file with the state. This matrix shows the standard for verification. Roles from front desk managers to third-party security must be matched against all 4 required classifications: de-escalation, restraint, first aid, and CPR. Step 3 involves external vendors. Establish a protocol to demand proof of active registration and Dallas law training from every security contractor before they start work. Step 4 is standardization. Moving from individual training schedules to group certification sessions reduces the risk of missing the 15-day state deadline. A property-wide protocol provides a consistent evidentiary trail, which is the most effective way to demonstrate regulatory compliance during a state audit or a civil trial. Alliance Training and Testing specializes in bringing hotel properties into full compliance with the Dallas law. We offer a corporate group package designed to address the administrative challenges of managing multiple staff members. The economics of the package are straightforward. A flat rate of $900 covers up to 20 guards, with a $40 marginal cost for each additional student. This group format allows the property to certify its entire team in a single session, ensuring everyone meets the 15-day requirement without disrupting hotel operations. For general managers and risk managers, securing this training is a proactive step towards protecting the hotel's liquor license and its bottom line. More information on these training protocols is available at guardtrainingtn.com and securityguardlicensentn.com. Standardizing your staff's Dallas law certification is a foundational investment in your property's safety, its legal standing, and its hospitality brand.